How you brace your core can be the difference between hitting a new deadlift PR or breaking your back. Many people believe they're bracing their core when they suck in their stomach like a vacuum, bear down on their core like they're having a bowel movement, or focus strictly on extending their lower back. So if you aren't 100% sure if you're bracing your core properly, I'm going to show you 5 different ways for you to grasp the concept of bracing your core. And you'll find one of these to work better for you than the others. We'll start with the common explanations first, and then finish with the more advanced techniques to maximize core stability. In this first example, Dr. Aaron Horchig from Squat University will show you how to create pressure and stability in your core by using physical cues with your thumbs and a punch.
This is what you're going to do. You're going to put your thumbs into your sides, into your obliques. Now don't go straight forward. Take your six pack, go just out to the side and push your thumbs. Darren and I are going to breathe into the stomach to where you push that away. That is going to be the physical cue that we're looking for every single time we lift. And then you're going to stiffen everything down. So we're pressurizing with that diaphragmatic breath and then bracing as if I was about to punch him over the top. That's it.
Diaphragmatic breathing and then picturing a gut punch is a very effective way to brace properly. But if the gut punch cue isn't quite making sense for you, you can use the cough cue. In this next video, Dr. Mark Mullen from Backspace will show you how to use a cough to identify if you fully engaged your core muscles.
To get a feel for how this should feel, we're going to come onto the front of the pelvis and feel for these 2 little pieces of bone. You'll feel either side here, and come just inside from them and push your fingers into this area at the base of your abdomen. Once you're in this position, if you cough, you'll feel the muscles of the lower abdominals push out against your fingers. So this is your body naturally bracing. So we do this when we cough, when we sneeze, to stabilize the spine and to stop you falling in half.
Now you have 2 ways to tell if you fully engage your core muscles when bracing. I'm going to show you one more technique and then we'll move on to breathing techniques. Here, Dr. Joel Eby will show you a variation of a crunch position that will help you to experience what engaging your core muscles is supposed to feel like.
So to find your brace, what I want you to do is bring your arms up like this, and then bring your knees up, okay? And then bring your knees past your hips, and then bring your head up, okay? And you're kind of in a crunch position, and you'll actually be able to feel that all the muscles are engaged. Now, Lizzie, take your hands, and what I want you to do is push on your knees. So bring them here, and I want you to push that way. Okay, so when she's pushing there, you can feel that everything's fully engaged and is hard all the way across. Now take just one arm, right, and put it across here like this, and take your other hand, and I want you to actually feel just inside on your stomach there. You can do it on either side, and you can feel what it feels like to have your abdominals completely braced all the way across.
That exercise is a simple way to experience the feeling of fully engaging all of your core muscles. Now you can't get into that position when you're doing a squat or a deadlift, but it's a great exercise to simply grasp the concept of bracing your core if you've never done it before. Once you can start bracing on command, we need to put that together with diaphragmatic breathing. We touched on that in the first clip, and now Brian Alzaru will show you how to not breathe when doing squat and deadlifts, and then how to properly breathe for squats and deadlifts.
Most people, if you ask them to take a deep breath, will breathe into their chest. This is the exact opposite of what you want to do when lifting. Rather, you want to take air into your stomach, obliques, and lower back, and if you can see my hands moving outward there when I take a breath, that's where you want to be, and then brace down by flexing your abs outward. One drill that I've been able to use with beginners and people who don't know anything about diaphragmatic breathing is what you're seeing right now. You just stick something of weight like a kettlebell on top of your stomach, get a full belly breath. Once you're there, brace your abs down, and this is the exact same motion you want to be doing after you walk a bar out on a squat or right before you lift a heavy deadlift.
Very simple and very effective. Now before you go, this last clip will show you the cornerstone exercise for creating IAP, which stands for intra-abdominal pressure. Increasing IAP is what leads to a stable, rigid core. Here, you'll learn how to perform the Val Salva maneuver from Bryce Crosscheck from Calgary Barbell.
The Val Salva maneuver is when you create pressure in your trunk using air by forcibly trying to breathe out against a closed airway. All right, so here's the exercise. You can do the sitting, standing, whatever. Just follow along with me. First, I want you to breathe all of your air out. More. All of your air. Okay, there. Now, can you feel how contracted your abdominal muscles are? And can you feel your obliques and your low back muscles? I want you to hold that contraction, then take a huge breath into that tightness, and then clamp your airway shut. There, you Val Salvad.
Now you have 5 techniques to practice bracing your core to develop a more powerful squat and deadlift, while at the same time reducing your risk for lower back injuries. If you found this video helpful, and if you're looking for guidance and a step-by-step plan that shows you what exercises to do, what to eat, when to eat, and how much to eat every week to cut down below 10% body fat while getting stronger, head over to goalcrusheracademy.com to get an all-in-one plan fully developed for you and your body.